Next part moves from PG to I think 18. No, it was. Listen, it was great. We then moved on from left the director's box, went down, and we all sort of had 10 minutes. The lads got changed, and had showers and sort of had that 10-minute period together where it was quite drained. You expended so much energy with the celebrations. You were quite drained, so it was nice to have 5-minute reflection just with the lads, and the boys were able to take on some fluids. And then we moved on into the bar where all our families had been waiting, and went in, and it was a case of just had a couple of beers, those that drunk, and just basically chattered and caught up with friends and family and shared hugs and moments. People had their own little. Do you remember what happened when like for instance George Mack getting taken around and things, little things like that people were talking about, and so we had sort of half an hour with our families, and then we could hear the bar getting restless, the other bar, getting restless in there. So it was a case of move on in and go and basically celebrate with the fans who deserve that, and went in next door, and it was just singing for. It felt like hours, just constantly singing, and drinks are flowing, and everyone's just, basically the party atmosphere had gone into full swing then, and it was just amazing scenes. And I think I come back in for about another 10-15 minutes to say goodbye, because my mother-in-law and father-in-law, they were heading back to Chesterfield, and my missus, she was heading home, and let me go out with the boys. So basically said our goodbyes, and then had obviously a couple more beers, and went next door and just carried on and just singing and dancing, and I think a few of the boys got changed and then went back to like their apartments about 8-9 o'clock, and then they went back and got themselves showered and changed and ready for the night time. And I think me, Pelly and Righty stayed on for a few, had to drag us out in the end. And we, I think if the gaffer doesn't want me here next year, the chairman might have me behind the bar.
Yeah, I can speak from experience. You pull a good pint.
There you go. I'll pull a good pint, Mr. Chairman. So if you don't want me as a player, I'll come and work, because I don't want to leave. So mind you, I don't think he'll hire me, because I'm not too sure how many people paid. I kept just, you want a bit? Yeah, go on, mate. Here you go. I don't think the chairman will be too happy when he sees the bill that he's got to pay. But no, it was brilliant. Me, Pelly, got me on the bar and served a few people and sung some songs, and then we went into the next door, and the music was going, and you just didn't want to leave. By the time we left, I think it was about 10:30, something like that. I can't really remember. And then went into town and had a few, and like I say, by about 1 o'clock, that was me done. I'd had enough, and not as young as what I once was, and can't have me drink as much as I used to. So I'd had enough and went home. But yeah, it was just really amazing to be able to everyone just to be able to unite and enjoy themselves. And like I say, regardless of whether you're drinking or not, it just was an amazing day, amazing night, and we've got to look forward to that all over again in a week's time. And we just we're very privileged, us players, and we want to thank everybody that was involved on Saturday, because there was not one bit of trouble at all. Everyone just, so with such big crowds like that, sometimes something can happen that but there was literally not one bit of trouble. Well, not that we were expecting that at all, but everyone was just so nice and friendly, and so just joyous, and everyone just. We couldn't ask for a better atmosphere and a better bunch of supporters to celebrate with, really, because there was one bloke turned around and gave me a £5 note. He goes, "Go and get yourself a beer, Downsy." And I was like, "Look, mate, put that in your pocket. Thank you very much." The chairman's getting that anyways, mate. So do you want one? No, I didn't, Mr. Chairman, I didn't. But no, so just things like that, and it just unites, and that can only make us as a club stronger. And going forward to next season, if we take that and bottle it, and then get it again. Like I say, the club's in such a great place, and we just need to use this momentum and ride it as far as we can, and just let's see where it goes.
Yeah, I know some of the fans were coming up to you and saying to you, Pelly and Righty, thanks for giving us our Cheltenham back, and you were sort of quite embarrassed by that almost.
Yeah, it's touching. It's that's the kind of boys we've got. We do what we do, and we love what we do. And when you get praise, we're almost embarrassed to take that praise, because they're humble guys, and we're a humble team. And when people see that and they like I say they want to express their gratitude towards us, it's almost don't worry about it, mate. It's nothing. But it really does touch you, and it really does mean something to you when people like that say it to you. And literally all week, I went in on Sunday morning to buy the local papers, and the people just like, oh, fantastic, and I'm so proud of you, and thank you, and people can't be happier for us, and to get that is so nice, and the buzz about the town is great, and to whether we've given them their Cheltenham Town back, that's nice, but it's just nice that people think that way about us, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the chairman and the manager, for their sort of vision at the start of the season, and their hard work throughout the season has paid off. And the gaffers had plans and the chairman's backed him, and that's a great combination. So if we can keep that up, like I say, we've got a lot to look forward to in the future. The last bit, I just want to wish everyone a safe trip to Macclesfield. I've had a few tweets asking me what they want to do as fancy dress. Usually everyone does it, and someone said he's going to dress up as me, and I thought, oh, poor fella. He's going to be the oldest looking bloke in the away end. He's going to get some grey hair dye, bless him. But no, so I hope everyone has a really good weekend away at Macclesfield. Unfortunately, I hear the weather's not going to be the best for us. It might be a little bit nippy, but so I wouldn't go as anyone in a mankini. I'd advise against that for your fancy dress. But no, it'd be a great atmosphere, and we, as a team, still have little targets that we'd like to reach. I'm sure the manager probably spoke, but in camp, 100 points would be nice to achieve, which means we need to win the next 2. And I think if we went out and just sort of took the mickey, it's not doing a service to the rest of the league. And I know Macclesfield probably don't have a lot to play for. We've obviously won the league, but you're doing disservice to other people. You're doing disservice to the people who are paying money to watch you. So, if you're expecting to show up and see, Munsey in goal, that's not going to happen. As funny as it would be, we're not going to do anything like that. We're going to take the game serious. We're prepared right today, and tomorrow will be the same. And leading up to the game Saturday, we've got to do our job professional, and then we can enjoy our bus ride home if we win. And obviously next week will be a great weekend. We've got obviously the trophy celebration, which will be nice. We'll actually receive our winners' medal, which is going to be tremendous. We'll get the Guard of Honour, which I know Pelly's going to milk the hell out of. I feel sorry for Lincoln, bless him. He's going to be walking out with the biggest grin in the World of Smile Stadium, that's for sure. But yeah, it's going to be a great atmosphere and a great day, and all I'm going to say is please come along and support the club, and it's going to be a historic moment for the club. Obviously last weekend was, but this will again next weekend. So yeah, pack the stadium, sing as loud as you can. I'll be joining in with the singing, and we can all have a great weekend. And then Sunday we'll have the player award nights, and I hope you've all voted for me. No.